Hello and welcome to the first episode of Learning Music to Use It, working with doors indoors. I'm your host, Sun Ray, and for the first episode, I thought I would show you the technique used very commonly amongst producers to achieve a punchy, thumpy, impactful kick drum. Uh, Once you see how I'm doing, you'll understand what I'm saying. So I've basically just built, programmed in for video's sake, a very basic 8-bar loop, labeled my tracks, kick drum, snare drum, and hi-hat, which I would recommend as a habit that producers or aspiring artists, composers get into, because it's just something that helps with basically clarity, recognition, reference. If you're sending it to another person, they'll easily be able to identify a particular whatever they're looking for, may it be an effect or an instrument or a project or something. So, as I said, I'd label everything down from your instruments to the name of your project, the title, to maybe your reverb effect setting, EQ settings, etc. So basically, what I'll do, with no further ado, just play the stock program beat. Okay, so very basic, just your hi hat at an eighth note interval, snare on the backbeat 2 and 4, and the bass drum. Now, to achieve the technique I'm talking about, it basically comes down to equalization and some compression, but I'll show you with mostly equalization. Now, you would want to look for the audio effects chain, which is located here in Logic, basically just adding all the different effects and plugins that you require to achieve the sound. Now, I've already added an EQ, or you've got a quick reference view up here, so I'll double click on that. Now, as you can see, there's a few settings already kind of done for video sake, but currently the equalizer is off. As soon as I turn it on, you should hear the impact I'm talking about, and then I'll describe how I achieve that. Right, so you can probably notice that the kick is a lot heavier there. I'll come down and come around and I'll have a look at my fader. I can see that it was just slightly clipping, so I might turn it down. Clipping means turning to red. That is something you do not want to do with initial recordings. That's definitely, you need to, it's called leaving headroom. Most people would say -6 to -3 maximum. So basically, some people in their first mix would not even go into the yellow, but I tend to take it into the yellow, but never red. So that's one piece of advice. Now I'll just show you the EQs. All high-end equalizers are kind of like this. So you've got your low-end cutoff, low-end shelf filter, 4 bandwidths, high-end shelf, and a high-end cutoff. So how I achieved it, now I can sort of just solo it out so you can hear it a bit better. So again, without that stock, right. So as you can hear, there's a big difference there. it's kind of, it's up to you and your ears and how you want to do it, because also with a kick, a lot of people might see there's a lot of space here on the high end. Now, with the way that music is basically played these days through laptop, tablets, mobile phones, and just in headphones, as opposed to large stereo speakers, car subwoofers, and things like that, the frequency range of emission is just not the same. So you're not able to feel the beat. So a lot of high end really needs to be picked up for kick drums. Now, some people would actually say take a high cutoff, and it's, as you can hear, that's kind of called muddying. It's muddying up the sound. But so you would maybe have something like that, which is just in regards to where the sound is being projected, but then I'll duplicate it, and on the other end I would basically be playing all of the high end. So I'd take the low cutoff to about this point, and having that duplicated along with the other track will just give it that big feel that you want, an impactful feel anyway that you like. So also all these sounds really you should do the same with all, and I kind of have done so. So we'll turn on the EQ. Last finally being for the hi-hat, turning it on. You can have a little look. Now with the hi-hats, obviously you can see with an analyzer, you can do it by ear, but an analyzer just gives you the graphic showing you which frequencies are being emitted. And basically, since there is nothing on the low end, I've taken that low end cutoff and really pushed it quite all the way up. Now with this bandwidth tweaking, you can hear the slight effects that it is making difference. So it's basically up to you. I just thought I would put it in there to give it a bit of uniqueness. And then that setting there, I've remembered to save. Just go to save as, and you would name it, and then basically there, that's ready anytime you wanted to put that similar EQ onto a hi-hat, or even if you wanted to get that similar idea and tweak it slightly, you'd be good to go from there. So that basically completes the video. So I hope you guys got some good information out of it, and were able to resonate with some advice that I spoke of. If you guys have any queries, more than happy to try and help you with them. So all you got to do is just you could put a comment or send me an email. But once you've done with this, just please hit the like, share, subscribe, and comment. All input is welcome. And if you're looking for, as I said, any queries on techniques, audio techniques, questions on the digital audio workstations for booking, mixing and mastering, just email sonraysin, so sonraysin @gmail.com. And also just remember to tell your friends about Sonray on YouTube. So capital SON space capital RAY. And apart from that, I hope you guys stay blessed, keep natural, artists, keep creating, keep expressing yourself with originality and authenticity. And that's pretty much about it. Just keep being you, do you, keep high, keep respectful, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll be coming through with more videos soon. So peace and